Okay, before we begin, I just want to point out that this episode was requested by Sammy the Bull over at the channel Bad Goifs. If you think this episode is dumb, you should really check out their stuff. Alright, on with the episode. The Comic-Con eye logo, introduced in 1995, is an enduring symbol of San Diego Comic-Con. Its creation was spearheaded by graphic designer Richard Bruning, who collaborated with Josh Beatman to craft a logo that would not only be visually striking, but also encapsulate the event's evolving identity and growing international appeal. This logo has come to represent the spirit of Comic-Con. But first, did you know that before the eye logo, Comic-Con's visual identity was a toucan? It was designed in the early 80s by cartoonist Richard Geary. Interestingly, the toucan was never intended to be a permanent logo, but it stuck around for about a decade anyway. Let's get into it. After 25 years of phenomenal growth on their way to becoming a global brand, San Diego Comic-Con had outgrown their logo. But who had both the branding chops and the intimate understanding of comics culture to take on such a challenge as the rebrand? Enter legendary designer Richard Bruning. Bruning had served as design director at DC Comics, and his work impacted both The Watchmen and Batman. He was tasked to this challenge, and according to him, quote, "The idea was to create something that symbolized the global reach and visionary nature of Comic-Con. This need for a fresh, modern representation led to the conceptualization of the eye logo." Josh Beatman, designer and illustrator extraordinaire, who was Bruning's collaborator on this project, played a crucial role in refining the logo's design. Beatman emphasized the importance of simplicity and impact in their design philosophy. Quote, "We wanted the logo to be simple, yet powerful, something that could be easily recognized and reproduced." The choice of an eye was particularly significant. It represented a superhero's gaze, symbolizing vigilance, foresight, and the ever-watchful nature of the event over the dynamic landscape of popular culture and entertainment. Initial sketches and iterations of the logo reveal a meticulous process of refinement. Early versions included more detailed representations of the eye, but through iterative design, Bruning and Beatman stripped away any unnecessary elements to achieve a minimalist yet powerful symbol. Quote, "We went through several versions, each one stripping away unnecessary details until we had the perfect balance. This iterative process was crucial in achieving the balance between simplicity and symbolic power." The introduction of the eye logo coincided with a period of significant growth for Comic-Con. From its humble beginnings in 1970, with just 300 attendees, the event has exploded in popularity. By the mid-90s, when the eye logo was introduced, Comic-Con was attracting tens of thousands of attendees. Today, it easily draws over 130,000 participants every year. Comic-Con's success can be attributed to its broad appeal. What began as a convention focused primarily on comic books has evolved to include all aspects of popular culture, from movies and televisions to gaming and anime. This inclusivity has helped it become a premier destination for fans and creators alike. The introduction of Hollywood panels and major studio presentations has further boosted its profile, making it a key event for the entertainment industry. The culture of Comic-Con is one of unparalleled creativity, inclusivity, and community. Each year, attendees from around the world converge on San Diego to celebrate their shared passions, donning elaborate costumes of their favorite characters and participating in a diverse array of panels, workshops, and screenings. This vibrant, fan-driven culture profoundly impacts the event's branding, reflecting the energy and diversity that are hallmarks of Comic-Con. Comic-Con's atmosphere is one of celebration and enthusiasm, where fans of all ages and backgrounds come together to immerse themselves in the world of comics, films, television shows, and so much more. The event is a cultural melting pot, with attendees showcasing their creativity through intricate cosplay, engaging in spirited discussions at panels, and discovering new favorites among the offerings of artists and vendors. This environment fosters a sense of belonging and shared experience, which is central to the Comic-Con identity. The eye logo is emblematic of Comic-Con's dynamic culture. The logo's bold design and universal symbolism resonate with the convention's diverse audience. The eye, a symbol of awareness and insight, encapsulates the spirit of exploration and discovery that defines Comic-Con. The eye logo effectively communicates Comic-Con's core values and its prominent position in the global pop culture landscape. Its simplicity ensures that it is easily recognizable and reproducible across various media, from badges and banners to digital platforms. The design's adaptability allows it to remain relevant and fresh, even as Comic-Con evolves and expands. The thick brow of the eye adds a touch of character and intensity, reminiscent of a superhero's determined gaze. This visual cue resonates deeply with Comic-Con's audience, who are passionate about comics, films, and various aspects of popular culture. The logo's design, while simple, is imbued with a sense of purpose and identity, aligning perfectly with the ethos of Comic-Con. The eye logo's introduction in '95 marked a new era for Comic-Con, one that has embraced its growing role as a global leader in the celebration of comics and popular arts. Quote, "The eye logo is a symbol of Comic-Con's commitment to being at the forefront of popular culture. This commitment is reflected in the enduring popularity and influence of the logo, making it a timeless emblem of the event's identity and aspirations." The Comic-Con eye logo stands as a testament to the power of thoughtful design and the impact of a well-conceived visual identity. It embodies the visionary spirit of Comic-Con and its unwavering dedication to celebrating and shaping the future of popular culture. Through its simplicity, symbolism, and versatility, the eye logo continues to be a beacon for fans and creators alike, guiding the way in the ever-evolving landscape of comics and entertainment. So, there you go. More than you ever wanted to know about the Comic-Con logo, I'm sure. If you enjoyed this, or maybe didn't totally hate it, please consider subscribing. At Creative Briefs, we dive deep to understand the creative process behind pop culture. Be sure to check back next week for the SpongeBob episode. In the meantime, why not try introducing cosplay to staff meetings? Or at least just tell Brian that's what you're doing next week. Then sit back and watch that dumbass try to present quarterly earnings while dressed as the Joel Schumacher Mr. Freeze. That'll teach you to park your dumbass Yukon in the only EV charging spot. I'll be here when you get back.